Hi everyone, it's Athena and welcome back to my channel. It is, what is it? It's Tuesday, the 11th of February, right? Okay. I know that everyone knows what empathy is, yeah? So let's just cover that real quick. For some reason, I'm being drawn to the word empathy. Empathy is seeing with the eyes of another. Empathy is listening with the ears of another. And it's also feeling with the heart of another. Okay? So today, the focus is on having empathy for others, for yourself. Many of you are empaths, for sure. Right? Okay. Let's see what the universe would like for us to know collectively today. Okay, Tuesday, February 11th. First card out is the Six of Swords. Okay, so coming out from a period of unknowing is what I'm hearing, to a period of knowing. We have six swords. Six swords are the knowledge that we're taking with us after a period of being in the dark. It is my Grim Reaper card, so if you've been watching me for a while, you know that this is my Grim Reaper card coming out of the dark night of the soul. But for today, I'm feeling it's the knowledge that we're taking with us after not knowing to knowing, right? To learning. The lessons that you've learned is now, is known, right? You've been educated. You've learned whatever you needed to learn. Yes, and it's about love. It's about self-love. So what have you learned and what are you taking with you on your journey about the most divine love of all being that of self, right? It's beautiful. Loving yourself and others. Yes. I love it. The waters are still. The waters are calm, right? Even though we've been through a period of not knowing to now all the lessons that we've needed to learn in order to balance ourselves out requiring loving ourselves first. It just came, it comes with, it's like it comes with the package, Loving ourselves to the degree that we now understand the concept of giving and receiving love to the depths of grounding us. So our stability is now in place, right? The stable part of not knowing to knowing has stabilized who we are. The King of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It does not need to be that particular sign or signs. What it does mean is that you are now grounded in self-love, where you were before not feeling, you were not feeling it. You were in the dark about like the lessons that you had to learn in order to gain this self-love and understand that you are worthy of the greatest love of all. Not only self-love, but you're also, this could be a new love coming in that is dynamic and is dynamic to the point of, how when you're with someone, they just, especially an earth sign grounds us. The other sign, we all need all the elements to get to this self-love period. But now we're like grounded right? From what we've learned, where we've been, and how we communicate and understand ourselves. So now this is a period of beautiful growth within self. And now we're able to give and receive love, should it be a new love coming in. Okay? Beautiful. And I'm sorry for the glare, but I'll keep putting the cards up so you can see them. Just because I have my window next to me here. Okay, so beautiful, just beautiful. That may be better. I don't know. Let me. It's still a glare. Hold on. It's still a little. I apologize for that, but okay. I will keep showing you the cards. But we have a very stable, right? The stability has this love either coming in or of self is now just knowing that the only way to move forward, all right, I'll put them up again. The only way to move forward is now with a clear understanding of what you've learned from the past, right? And now you have gotten to the pinnacle of loving yourself so that you can attract that one, the one, right? Okay, let's keep going. Oh yeah, look at that. Now this king turns into an emperor. Okay, oh my God. So total vested in self, vested in showing the world. I mean, because this king has taken this light, right? This is enlightenment, and now figured it out, totally figured it out, right? The power that one gets when you truly understand yourself, your sense of being, who you are, what makes you tick, that kind of stuff. Now this king has turned into the emperor. Also, I'm seeing a like father, like son situation here, whereby maybe the way that a father-son, the love of a father and son is so great, right? Also, learning what maybe depicts what a father has gone through with their son, learning about self-love, learning about did my father or does my father, depends on if the father figure is in heaven or here on the earth plane, makes no difference. The question here that I see most definitely, aside from it being the King of Pentacles, is also, do I love the same way that my father loves? Am I, is this like the same DNA? Am I understanding and learning the lessons that my father has learned, right? That has enabled me to be the man that I am today. Masculine energy here. Definitely masculine. So this could be, the question, this is in question, by the way. The question that the King of Pentacles has is, am I going to be like my father? Or have I learned the lessons that my father did not learn or has not learned, right? Either on the other side or what have you, but am I going to reflect the same type of behavior knowing what I know right now, coming from this unknown, the unknown to the known. Now that I know what I know, right? The knowledge that the King of Pentacles has attained in terms of what real love tastes like, feels like, is. Are you going to reflect that upon yourself and your relationships, or are you going to take the knowledge and utilize it to be a better man. Very nice. Because this could be father issues. But it doesn't have to be negative, is what I'm trying to say. Because we've learned, you know, that the bubble doesn't always have to burst. It doesn't. We don't. Or are you going to burst the bubble? See, it goes either way. It depends on what lessons this King of Pentacles has learned about love and the sharing of love through a father figure. You know, we learn through our parents, the behaviors, the patterns, parents, grandparents, what have you. Whoever raised you is the one who teaches you about the greatest value of all in life, which is love. So you either have a choice to take the lessons that you've learned about either your father and the way that your father loved, depicting the lessons learned, or doing it differently so that you can achieve the greatest love, which is divine giving and receiving of love from a standpoint of, you know, of how an empath is. Seeing, because true love is, this kind of love right here is unconditional. So did a father figure have unconditional love for a son? Does a father figure have unconditional love for a son after learning and knowing the depths of knowledge and understanding that it comes with? Being an empath is seeing the truest love that you go through is the love that's unconditional, right? Seeing through the eyes of another, putting someone else first is an empath. Listening to someone else's viewpoint is an empath. Instead of it being all me, I. It's about feeling the other person's heart and understanding where they're coming from. Is this depicting the love that you have for your father? So there's many different versions of this storyline here, but it's all depicting the love that you learned when you were growing up through your father, and how you're valuing that love now in your situation with a Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What we have here is now the feminine. The feminine says, yeah, I have tried to explain it to you over and over again, how I am thinking about the situation. Maybe the situation is, the question in hand here is, does this King of Pentacles have the unconditional love needed for the relationship to sustain itself? The understanding of what's going on here. Is this the Ace of Cups here with this, which looks to be like a couple, yeah? So we have a couple here, and what's in question is, am I in love? Do I have the greatest love of all here? Because it looks like this, there's been a lot of communication, a lot of trying to put, you know, I'm going to say it, some sense into this King of Pentacles about how the Queen of Swords is feeling, or actually the understanding of what, you know, the communication, you know, let's talk about it, what is wrong, etc., that kind of thing. The Queen, and actually these two have great conversation when they're conversing. Because they're ruled by Mercury, both Virgo and Gemini here. This could be a couple that's Virgo, Gemini, and they're needing to understand each other better. And it could be very well, the thing in question here is, well, just because your father did it like that, in love isn't working for us. Or is it? So the Queen of Swords is saying, well, I've been enlightened now to some information here, for sure. This Queen has enlightened this King of Pentacles as to the potential habits of the King of Pentacles. It looks like someone needed the enlightenment through the knowledge right here. Okay? So the Queen, if this is a couple in love or just you know, this is your couple right here. This Queen has informed the King of Pentacles about the way that the King of Pentacles is dealing with situations. And the reason why I don't say it's the King of Pentacles saying it to the Queen of Swords is because these are all swords of learning that the Queen is imparting on the King of Pentacles in order to enlighten, which is right next about love. You see all the cards here depict that the Queen of Swords has enlightened. The Queen of Swords is giving all the information, right? And this is stuff that this King of Pentacles did not or was not aware of coming out of the darkness. Well, now I know and it's all about the way that this king loves and the couple loves and how they work together. There needs to be a clear understanding. Maybe needs to be a clear, now, you know, this is how I feel about when you say things that hurt my feelings, you know, and I know that your dad did it this way, or your dad and your mom were this way, but this is hurting my feelings, or this is the way, you know, this is a father and son relationship about love that is being illuminated from the Queen of Swords. About a relationship for sure. Something that was kept secret, maybe like a family secret comes out after all these years, right? Parents that have secrets that, you know, someone didn't know about, someone was not privy to. So a secret comes out that was not known that might break this couple down. Now, it doesn't mean a divorce or a separation. But what it does mean is this understanding that is going on with this couple may just, this may have to just crumble, and it was not built on a sturdy foundation because of the secret. This is a family secret. Either the Queen of Swords or the King of Coins is illuminating in a relationship. Finally, maybe speaking about something that was very well kept secret. And it's coming out. And it will break down the foundation of this couple. It doesn't mean that it won't rebuild the couple, but it needs to break down because of the information that has been so kept for so long. Someone's going to have to find some major strength and courage, and it may have taken a lot of courage with the strength reversed to come and bring this to the light. Maybe it was the King of Coins that brought it to the light of the Queen of Swords. It can work both ways, right? It doesn't have to be one way. Excuse me. All right. Let's get some cards on this situation. It could also be about what makes, let me just keep going. What makes someone happy? Is it the love of a lover? Is it love or lust, or is it money? Or is it, how are we balancing? Maybe the father figure was not loyal to the wife, right? Maybe the father is not loyal and the son is taking over mimicking the father's traits, only to find out there's some kind of a secret of maybe a secondary family, a lover on the side, giving money to someone on the side, because there's definitely 3 people here. There's a couple and a lover. And it's about, are you going to choose love and lust? Or is it love and or lust? Or is it money that you're staying with and staying for? So this could have been easily, which, I mean, it happens. It happens. Is it something that this King of Pentacles or Queen of Swords grew up from the patterns of a father figure? The cheating scenario, the girl on the side. It happens. It happens in every generation. No generation is exempt from the scenario of a man who has a woman lover on the side and is supporting that and maybe has a family with them. I don't see any kids here, but hey, right now it's not about that. Now we're talking about a father raising a son, and is the son is doing the same thing the father did. And is that son going to break down the barriers of a cycle that has been going on for generations? For sure. This family secret, right? Someone didn't know a family secret, and now it came out. And it is this is all about how you love and how you see and seek love through the eyes of a father. This is exactly what this is about. The secret comes out. The tower has to fall. The foundation wasn't secure. And now it has to come back to the Ace of Cups. And the universe did this. The universe, well, thank God, the universe has revealed, sorry for the reach, the universe has revealed the secret so that this can break down and be rebuilt and or restored. And if not, if it's not meant to be, it's not going to happen. And I don't have anything here depicting other than the tower depicting and the universe having to come in, because the next decade is all about the divine love here. So this had to happen. In a marriage, in a relationship, in a partnership, it had to break itself down in order to be rebuilt. Will it be rebuilt? I don't know if the universe wants us to know. We'll see. But someone is walking away. It looks like someone is not going to rebuild. Maybe someone is saying, I need to leave. It's a 4. It's all about the security. Is it about security, or is it about love, or is it about having a side piece? Is it about lust? Is this true love? Or is it about, I don't want to get divorced because of the money, I don't want to leave? Or is the lust going to overrule the actual feelings of true love? Someone's really scared to take the leap. Really scared of doing that for fear of the loss of the money or what have you. It has to be a sacrifice. Oh, yeah. Okay, so a huge sacrifice with a couple that Someone is drowning in their fears and their unhappiness, right? And that's why the Tower is here to just break everything down. So it depends on the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords whether this can be saved. Can this relationship be saved? Only the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords can choose to either stay together or to walk away from something that was not built on not enough of this. And this. You have to have this type of passionate love. I'm not talking about a third party. I'm talking about loving yourself to the point where you're going to go after the passion that is within you. The Greeks believe, and I'm going to say that because this is very true, and because I'm Greek. The Greeks believe that in agape love, agape is about passionate love. It's not just, passionate love is not the equivalent to sex. It is passionate love. Okay, there's too many. So let me just take one Ascended Master card here. Hold on. Okay, we got two and we'll take it. Okay. Kuan Yin comes in to talk about care and compassion. Clearly, that's what the Ace of Cups is. It's about divine love, caring and compassion for another. Choose to be love. Exactly. We have two Ace of Cups here. So, choose to be love and do what is right for everyone involved. Offering a helping hand. So if you are the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Swords, and you are in this scenario, which is very, very clear to me, what do you choose? You know what to do. Choose love of self first. Learning. This is all about the swords coming in to teach someone about that exact thing, about what real love is all about, divine love. You have learned from experience. So someone might has either lost a relationship or is trying to rebuild a relationship based on what they've learned. More inner study is now required to further progress. Melchizedek comes in and says, higher learning for sure, with care and compassion for the other.